my Facebook, man, I went crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all what hard work and dedication gets. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, I forgot, man, we gotta do that too. This is what I was telling you. Cause I wanted to give y'all some gems on social media, cause you know that's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do an example, cause you know I did 150 million views this year.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
Welcome back. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. Very, very special guest today. We got Steff Weezy in the building. Welcome.
Yes, sir. What's
And
up,
nice
y'all?
to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So,
Likewise.
how are things?
Everything's going good, man. You know, the numbers is going up. You know, I'm sleeping and the numbers is still going up. It's such a beautiful thing.
That
Shout out to
is.
technology, man. I love it.
Man, I agree. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Same. Likewise. Likewise. So, let's just get right into it, man. You ready? Let's get into
let's
it.
get it. Let's get right into
So
it.
let's just start from the beginning. Cause obviously you're a major social media presence.
Yeah.
How did you step into that? Where did that start? Where did that begin for you?
Oh man, it's actually funny because you know I played basketball my whole life, so that's where like most of the people in the city know me is from playing basketball, dunking on people, dropping 40 on any given night.
Right.
But I was actually, you know, this was after college, about a year after college, and this is the Vine days when Vine was popping, and I went to a camp. I went to a basketball camp. It was like an overseas trial camp, and I actually made the team, like to go on a traveling team. But there was a guy on that team named B-Dot. He's a big social media influencer. And at this time, he was on Vine. He was doing the Vine videos first. And he was actually going viral, so he was blowing up as the camp was going. We was on the same team. I met him there. And we both got picked up to go play on the traveling team. So he was always wanted to, like I always had a sense of humor. And I was like, man, let me jump into this, you know. Yeah. And he was actually the dude that motivated me to get on it. Like, man, this is so easy. Just start the account. And he was already the plug. So he's like, man, all I do is revine your stuff, and you on like that.
Perfect.
I did a couple funny skits, and then we did one, and it went viral. Like, it did like 1 million views.
What was the skit? You remember?
Yep, we was in the car, and he was singing. So it was funny because it was actually like scripted, and he was singing "I Need You." Like he was the first one to show me about the whole, you know what I'm saying, the social media wave, and he was like da 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 da. He was all into the song, and I'm sneak recording him.
Okay.
And that video went viral.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started building up an audience. So now I damn near had to put some pressure on myself. Like, all right, well, I got people watching me, you know what I'm saying? Now I got to do this for real.
Yeah.
And then the big video that went viral is I was in LA, and there was a chair there that had like the blood symbol, you know what I'm saying? And I had like a blue coat on.
I remember this one.
And he was like, sit down. And I was like, I'm good, cuz. Like, I'm cool, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just super tough crip.
Yep.
Like, and that was the video that really, like, that was my own video that shot through the roof. And then people was like, man, that's funny. And then, you know, when you get that type of, you know, feedback from people, it's damn near like, all right, I'm a Vine comedian now.
Right.
So I actually got to, you know, start putting out content.
Intoxicating.
Yeah, and then I started getting that positive feedback, and then people was like, "You funny for real," and I just kept going with it.
Yeah. So how did you link up with Famous Lowe's?
Interesting. So we all connected with B-Dot, Famous Lowe's. So I moved out to L.A. after I started. You know, I had a nice little following, probably like 100K on Vine now, and I moved out to L.A. and then B-Dot moved out to L.A. Okay. So me and him built that relationship all from that camp. We both got picked up, went to an overseas camp in Australia. So we both still chasing our basketball dream, but we still got this popping, you know. So B-Dot and Famous Los were college roommates.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we ended up all moving together out in L.A., you know what I'm saying? We all came together, and we, you know, I'm out there living with him, you know.
Yeah.
Him and my boy Akbar, you know, MD, shout out to MD.
Yep.
He, we all just pretty much linked up together, and we're doing social media stuff. We all under one roof. So Los comes out there, you know what I'm saying? We all just figuring it out. We got little rooms, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got thug it out on the couch.
Yep.
Just whatever it is, that whole LA dream. But him and so we all stayed in the same crib in LA. And so B Dot went to college with Famous Los, and we just hit it off. You know what I'm saying? We were more like hood comedians.
So hold on, when they were going to school,
Yep.
You were not going to school.
No, we are all. This is after college.
Oh, this is after college. Okay.
But that's how they met.
Got you. Okay.
Famous Los and B Dot were college teammates.
Okay.
We all connected through basketball. Even me, everybody in the house was somewhat basketball related, and that's where their content was. But Los was more a hood comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me. So we. You know what I'm saying? He found his niche. His niche was the basketball lane, and that's where the bread was coming from. So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm full blown into that. But, yeah.
Yeah. So I heard that you found a way to finesse yourself into one of the famous Michael Jordan parties.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm going to tell you about that. This is funny. So, Famous Los, he pretty famous. But, at the end of the day, we still, figuring it out.
Right.
And
That's Mike.
Famous Los used his likeness. We was out at All-Star Weekend. This was a couple years ago in New Orleans. And everybody was talking about the Jordan party. Like, yeah, we got to get in this Jordan party.
Yep.
So me and Los was, we had to finesse our way in.
Right.
But, so we outside of the party. And even though he has a name and everything, if you're not on the list at Jordan's party, you're not getting in.
That's it.
So we literally just stood there and waited for a famous person to walk in, and we just joined their entourage.
Oh, shit.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It actually worked?
It worked, yeah. And it was funny because Los had to, send me in by myself. I was with DeAndre Jordan, all of his people. You know what I'm saying? He's like, go. He's like, just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you with them. And then Los did the quick thing as they walking in the club, like, hey, yeah, he with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Los like, yeah, he go with you. And he's like, oh, whatever. Boom, I finessed my way in. Then Los ends up getting his way in. No, ain't no telling who he walked in, but boom, we in the Jordan party.
They might need to tighten up security at the Jordan party.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
But, when you with the famous
True.
people and they say, yeah, he good,
Yep.
you just ease your way in.
Yeah.
And then that's why Los gave DeAndre Jordan hey, get my boy in. He's with me. And then he's like, all right.
What was the party like?
Oh, it was so dope. I ain't gonna lie, I went in there super lit.
Yep.
But I just remember just seeing celebrity after celebrity. Everybody you named basketball was in there.
Was Mike there?
Mike was there. Yeah, I seen him with the baggy-ass suit on and everything.
He wasn't.
No Jordans. He probably had on some Croc Jordans or something. I don't know what they was. Some Stacey Adams / Jordans.
Was he wearing a white Hanes T-shirt?
Yeah, he had a big old suit because I remember him, but I'm slapped like, hey, that's Michael Jordan. But, I had heard stories of Michael Jordan prior, so I definitely wasn't walking up to him getting no chameleonaire treatment. You know what I'm saying?
God.
That's what I was like.
Ruin your whole image of
exactly.
him.
Like, can I get a picture? Hell no, I don't take pictures with niggas. Like, oh, okay, shit. I'm good. Yeah, that was in my mind, so that's why I went and get that picture with Jordan. But it was funny. It was everybody else in there though. Like, for example, we ran into Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler. So a funny story is, back in the college days, I played against Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
But me and him was going at it. Like, he played for this JUCO named Tyler, and I played for San Jack. And every time we played, we was like the head dudes of the conference. So, boom, I had 30, he had 30. One game I had 25, he had 20. I amped it up a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? We was in that range. But he definitely was it was funny. He was at the Jordan party, and I used to tell Los, you know what I'm saying, like I really hoop for real.
Yeah.
And he didn't really believe. He believed me, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fat out of shape. I'm in L.A. every day partying, really not taking care of myself. But I got stories like, man, yeah, I'm really hooping. I seen Jimmy Butler. I'm with Los at the time.
Yeah.
We walk up to him, and he, I was like, what's up? He's like, he didn't remember because I had braids back in college. Then I explained to him, like, yeah, man, I went to San Jack. He's like, oh, yeah, you the dude with the, we started, and I told him, like, yeah, remember I dunked on you, big man, everything. And the interaction was genuine, and now Los is like, dang, he really is who he said he was. You know what I'm saying? And that was that confirmation. And it's funny because Kyrie Irving was there, but Kyrie showed me a lot of love on social media. He used to rewind a lot of my stuff, so he just knew me from social media. But then we had that confirmation talk like, hey, I'm not just no comedian. I'm out here really putting in work, you know what I'm saying, on the basketball.
Could you still give these guys work?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But with a couple months of working out,
training.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just played in a couple games. I was terrible. Like, it actually motivated me to get back into shape because I was like, how did I embarrass myself? But, I've been doing all this other stuff.
Why did you not go the basketball route? What made you fall back from that?
I was, man. I was. So after college, my mother caught cancer, she was actually on hospice and whatnot. So even when I went out to overseas, it just wasn't like on my mind. I was not focused on the sport, you know. And I came back from overseas. I was playing pro. I came back at like the same time me and B-Dot went out there. I ended up making a team, but I was just playing out there for a little bit, and then I came back. You know, I just had to. I don't know. It's just my mom really.
I feel it.
That passed away.
Fuck cancer.
Just something. Yeah, fuck cancer. Yeah. And it was just, I don't know, I just didn't have the love for it like I used to.
Yeah.
And it was real bills, you know, I had a daughter, so it's like I need money now, you know.
Seems like shit's working out for you, though.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely God's plan, man. I feel like I'm just doing everything that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, you know, in his favor. I mean, his love, you know, God's put me in a position. I'm reaching so many more people that I feel like basketball just wouldn't do. And I have a story, you know, everybody has a story, but the way, you know what I'm saying, we all go through it. I mean, we all go through our journey in different ways, and, you know, I feel like this is something that God wants me to do.
And in some ways, you're still able to use basketball as an
definitely.
engine to keep it going.
Exactly. I can incorporate all of this
Yep.
into it. And even with just, like, basketball in general saved my life. You know, I grew up in the hood, and I just remember, like, all the things that I learned from basketball. You know, I got a full ride scholarship, so I went off to college, and I got to see the world in a different lens than the South Side. You know what I'm saying?
Lessons,
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, there's really genuine people out here that ain't got no interior motives. You know what I mean? Like, I remember going to college, and they're cooking, and they inviting me over there. Like, yeah, we're cooking just for everybody in the dorm. Do you want to come over? And I'm like, hey, what's up to this? Like, y'all sketchy. Like, what's going on? Why y'all doing this for free?
Right.
It's like, nah, this is just the real world. Like, there's people out here.
Taught you some shit about trust, too.
Trust and learn. Yeah, I learned
That's
so
beautiful.
much.
That's beautiful.
Learned so much and seen it from a different lens. And
That's dope.
Yeah.
Let's switch directions again.
let's do it.
So I saw not recently, but you linked up with 50 Cent, which is
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
So how'd that one happen?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my boy Akbar, man. Akbar actually had the relationship with 50 Cent. And, you know, I was rolling with Akbar, and we rode. He knew 50 Cent. Long story short, we met up, and him and 50 was doing business. And, you know, he was seeing what we had going on. And 50 just took a liking to us. And we were going everywhere he was going, you know, showing up to, we'd go to premieres. And I remember going to, like, it was funny, man. Shout out to Southside Chief, man. I remember I was with 50 Cent at the Den of Thieves premiere, and we really with him in the role and everything. I'm on the red carpet with him, and I remember, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you got to put your own thing into it. So we got all that content, and I remember making a whole little TMZ post to make it seem like TMZ posted that.
I remember the TMZ post.
And it's like, yeah, 50 cents on his heels. That really didn't happen, but we was really with him though.
I'm not gonna lie, it got me.
Yeah,
I was fooled. I was like,
yeah, we got it, but that's the part of the social media game, man. We got to get your attention, and then, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people see stuff like that, even me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. But 50 Cent, man, I remember being in the truck with him. You know, he's real militant. So, you know, I'm a comedian though. You know, I'm always joking. I'm turning up.
Yep.
But I'm seeing with these dudes, I'm like, oh, they straight business, bro. It's quiet. Like, you know, we in the elevator, they're moving like militant. They going and checking places before we go. They checking every, you know what I'm saying, interest. I'm like, these guys don't play. These guys are serious business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I remember going to Dre's, and, you know, before he even gets out the truck, it's like, all right, the deposit hit. I'm not getting out the truck. We here. I'm not moving the muscle until them bandos hit. Whatever it was, 200 bands, it was a hit. All right, we out.
I need to get there.
And then it's like, you know, we was there for about 30 minutes. You know, 50 don't drink. Yeah. He had all that, you know what I'm saying, nasty-ass liquor on the table at the time. Not anymore, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just funny, and I got to see that. I was sponging everything up as I was with him.
That's got to
you know
be so motivational. He don't move until the money hits.
And you know what's crazy? We was in Vegas, right, all together. We was at the Caesars, and we went to Floyd's club, his strip club together. Yep. 50, no security. Me, Ak, him, and the driver. Wow. This dude's fearless for real though. Like, he really is fearless when it comes to that. Because I was thinking, like, man, like, you just, as militant as you ain't scared. We just went out on a late night.
Want shooters on the roof?
That's the thing, man.
There might have been security
You
couldn't
don't
see.
see. That's the thing. Yeah, you don't know, man, with these
Yeah,
people,
for
bro.
real.
I'm just sitting back, just trying to soak it up. But
Right.
I remember that vividly. We went to Floyd's club with no security, no nothing.
That's
on a
crazy.
late night, and I'm thinking in my head like, man, what's up, man? We just went through this whole, you know what I'm saying, military move to get
convoy
into
and
the,
shit, and
to
now
the
there's
club.
nobody.
But you know what it is though? I think everybody knew that we were going to be there, so that's why he's moving militant like that.
Yeah.
But when he's in his own little world, you know, he's just like he's fearless.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
and
crazy.
no one's plotting on him like that, you know.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, yeah. I mean, I could get into.
Man,
so
I
much
can
shit
go.
about-
It's way more stories, man. 50's a beast though.
50. That's yeah, and 50 is turning himself into like a different type of creature.
Yes.
With this TV show.
You see him, show after show after show.
It's crazy.
And I'm so inspired and motivated by that because I'm getting it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As I'm doing these skits, you know, I say I put together a 3-minute skit.
Yep.
I can do a whole show. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely can. Speaking of shows,
Yep.
let's talk about Lust and Hip Hop.
Lust and Hip Hop,
Is
man.
it
Yes.
coming back?
It's
where's
coming
it at?
back. It's coming back, and we coming back better. You know, Lust and Hip Hop season 2, man. It's we got some heat. We already got a lot of.
I'm trying to be a character.
Yeah, come on, man. Come
trying
on.
to
You
be-
know, we doing it for the city. We want to get everybody
Yeah.
involved. You
Yeah.
know, some type of way. You know, that's what it was for in
I
the
want
first
to be
place.
like the Charlemagne character where I just show up every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do a little interview, something like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
got
something
you.
like that.
Yeah, we could do this on there. We could put this show on. You know what I'm saying? Interview someone else. We come and crash it. You know, you're part of Soul season 2, episode
Got to.
3.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, we
That's
gonna do it,
exactly what I
man.
want.
Yes, man. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of love from Lust and Hip Hop too.
Yeah.
You know, we started out like shout out to Chief again, man. We just figured it out. You know, we came together, and that's what we're about. Like, you know, everybody has their own talent, and that's what I always like to tell people that I work with too. I'm like, hey, I'm not good at everything. In order to win a championship, that's the overall goal. Everybody got to have a role and perfect that role. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the Bulls. Like, Jordan was the, you know what I'm saying? But he needed Rodman and Pippen.
Of course.
A lot of people ain't ready to go and grab them boards. But if you got a bigger vision and you see the bigger picture, you're going to win. And if
course.
people have that mindset, man, it's the sky. It's unlimited. The sky ain't even a limit. It's unlimited.
That's
You know
why
what
we're
I'm
winning
saying?
over here live on Lake
Exactly.
Street.
Yeah.
got the team.
You winning, man.
We
I
got
love
the
it.
team over here.
Yeah.
We got the team.
I love it.
Well, shit, man. I don't have anything else for you, but what else are we promoting today? What are you promoting?
Oh yeah, I got a clothing store coming, man. It's called the Sneaker Plug. You know, yep, we're out in the Egan Outlet Mall, Suite 825. You know, just a new business venture. I got
Is it
the
open
merch
now?
in there. Nope, it's opening. It'll be open by the time this drops. So yeah, it's gonna be open. Y'all come through, check it out. We shooting content in there, season 2. It's gonna be shot in there. I'm just throwing that out in the universe, you know, speaking it up into it, you know. So y'all gonna see a lot of that on season 2.
I'm gonna come look for some.
Yeah,
sneakers.
man, I got so much stuff I wanted to talk about too.
What
I know.
else?
No, I was just thinking.
What else you got?
No,
The
like,
floor is yours.
I want to go back because I had this on my mind because a lot of people have been asking me about me sending Paul George to the league, and I had to explain what I meant by that.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna backtrack.
You sure you want to take credit for that?
I got to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's I'm living with. That's what I got now with my basketball dreams.
Yeah.
Nah, but on the real, I want to tell you about that. People say why you send Paul George to the league and how. I went to college, Utah State D1. He went to Fresno, and we were in the same conference. And I remember we played them in the conference tournament. This was like the second game. And pretty much, you know, Paul George was cold, you know what I'm saying? Like, even back then, like, I knew he was special. He was tall, but he was a guard. Like,
Right.
he's literally just a super tall guard.
Yep.
But we played him. I dropped like 20-something on him. But this was his last game, you know what I'm saying? And his last game in college, and then I tweaked the story a little bit, but I said after the game, I walked up to him and I said, hey, bro, you're too big, you're too athletic, get out of here, go to the league, go make some money. You know what I'm saying? He looked at me, he said, you know what, you're right, I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to go off into the league. And I'm taking full credit.
So you mean, bro?
That was me.
I'm so glad you
just
said.
imagine,
I'm so glad you said this.
Imagine if I didn't cook him that game, he probably would have won, he probably would have advanced. He probably could have stayed there, been working on the coaching staff. You know, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood grain. He could have got a injury on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't, though, but that is, who knows? But as me, I cooked him, and I was thinking about this as I was cooking again. I was like, yeah, I need to get him out to the league because he's been killing this year. He's got a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And what happened? He went there.
So
Shout
Paul,
out to me.
So Paul George owes you money.
Yes, man. I'm waiting on my – you know, I ran into – that's another story. I ran into him out in in LA with Los again, because that's Los's friend.
Yep.
And we went to a party together and we chopped it up. You know, we was in the same booth, and it was funny though because I was just hitting him with that stuff. Like, you remember me? Like, man, I sent you to the league, but
Did he remember?
yeah, he remember me. He was cracking up too. It was funny, you know, because I be
Right.
tweaking. He be like, yeah, but yeah, that was one of them highlights of my basketball career though. Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
And it's funny because I could probably still play. I know I can. If I with some months of training, I can
Yep.
go and still play pro.
Is that something you want to do though?
You know, I want to go give one full year. So if I do it, it has to be within these next 2 years.
I mean,
That's my window. For me, I just know that I can still give them.
you could go get that 10-day with the Wolves probably.
Man, for real, I can still hit a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. And a lot of people in the league ain't shooting better than me, point blank, period. I can definitely shoot better than 50% of the NBA.
I mean, what a story. You should do it.
Yeah.
You should
I'm
try
gonna
and
challenge myself, man. Let's
Yeah.
see what happens next.
And we could put it on. We could put it on Less Than Hip Hop. There's a new edition of Less Than Hip Hop.
Ooh, on the journey to the league.
I'm saying.
I like that. See, this is why I like y'all. Y'all creative like me, man. We stirring up. I like this show, man.
Shit.
Yeah.
So it seems like every day everybody's trying to figure out a new way to go viral.
Yeah.
But you got it figured out.
Yeah, man. It's so interesting because I got like the formula. You know, I've been doing this for years, 9 years. You know, to be exact, and I see what people are engaged with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people. Like, not to say like, because I'm one of them. Like, people like messy shit. Like, they want to get and, like, they be like, well, what is that? You know what I'm saying? World Star is one of my main places that I go to, even though they don't tag me on nothing. But, you know what I mean? But I see what it is. Like, the caption, the thumbnail. Like, if you can master these two things, no matter what you're doing, Facebook, YouTube, if you can master the thumbnail and a dope caption to capture people's attention, to even want to get into that, like, watch it, you're going to get their attention. And the thing about it is you got to capture their attention quick because it's moving faster and faster. People's attention span is just getting smaller and smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. So I'm going to give you a prime example about how I do skits and how I feel like it goes viral because people want to know, like, what the fuck is this about? So prime example, ask me a question about, I'm gonna do a live one. Just ask me a question about my shoes. So like, so where did you get them shoes?
Where did you
And
get
I'm gonna show. Yep. Okay.
Where'd you get your shoes from?
What? Huh?
Where'd you get your shoes?
Bro, I told you, bro. I told you don't ask me that question before we started this show, fam. I told you don't, bro. That's why I'm doing. Hey, I'm done, bro. I told you that shit, bro. Why would you ask that, bro? I asked him before, bro. Don't ask me about that. That's why, bro. I'm gone, bro.
Right.
I'm done with this show, bro.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Boom. That
Yeah.
was just something.
Right.
All we do is take that clip.
Yep.
Because people, I don't know if my acting was good, but
No, it was.
People are going to want to see what that was about.
Of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? So we just take that little snippet,
Yep.
put it out there, and then everybody's going to look at this video like, I want to know why Steff turned up on him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? What did he say to him? You know, we'll get that little clip.
So then when they tap into it and see that
They'll see it's all bullshit.
it was bullshit, it
But
doesn't
it worked.
matter.
We got you.
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, damn, my bad.
It
We
don't
got you.
matter.
Yeah, but that was all we did was we just showed them that, you know what I'm saying, we can capture attention. Now I want to know why he got up out that interview. And then that's when we do the magic of spinning it. Why did Steff Weezy walk out this interview?
Yep.
But I'm just giving y'all some game. Like, that's how you capture people's attention. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Riff Rap. I'm a student of the game. I see people that blew up. Shout out to Mr. Organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people, like Riff Raff, he said that he had an interview about him and Kanye West in college. It was all bullshit. Of course. He said, I was in high school. Like, we went to the same high school team, and he was playing volleyball. And I was watching it, and I'm like, he had a chick right there with her butt out. In the caption of it, it's just something like, what the heck is he talking about? But he used me. It was clickbait, but I understood where he was going.
His whole career is clickbait.
And then he goes in and promoting his music, but I'm like, this is genius, bro. You got my attention. You know what I'm saying? And this is never a view that you would have got unless you got my attention. And then you sprinkle me with stuff, and especially if you got some good work behind it, it's over with. And I see it all the time with so many people, like even in Minnesota. They got so much talent. So much, you know what I'm saying, all these gifts, but it's just like no one you got to learn the marketing aspect of it too. It's like a whole.
That's the key though, right? Like, you can draw them in with the bullshit.
Yep.
But you got to have something of quality behind
exactly.
it. Otherwise,
yeah.
You're doing it for nothing.
Yeah, you're doing it for nothing. And then it's like, yeah, that's why even with this store, I'm like, man, I got to expand. I'm doing different things with my content. And then even like rest in peace, my boy Winston, man. That was me and him had conversations like this because he was so like he was a person that wanted to like give back in sense. He knew we was doing views. He was like, man, I wanted to make sense. So me and him would strategically make comedy videos, but we had so many lessons in the videos. We was talking about credit. We was talking about LLCs. We was talking about assets versus liabilities, but we were doing it while the skit was going on. So we're, you know what I'm saying, we're talking about it, but making it funny. But this is what people really do. And the best way to get to people is, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, for me, it's the comedy, but in the message. So now it's like you get a laugh and you get to learn something. And Winston was just like, he was the GOAT, man. Yeah. Winston Smith, rest in peace, man. We had big plans, but that's you know, you get a message through and whatever you was promoting. And I always told him, like, this is just the way, because he loved music. I said, you got a great personality. Do this comedy and then sprinkle them with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like the Cardi B was just an entertainer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just pure funny, and she switched lanes with that. And I was like, let's get their attention like this and watch what your music does.
You can even rebrand that way too. It's being shown.
Oh yeah.
Like you can even not have that previously. Start doing that and give yourself a kickstart.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Some gems, bro.
Yeah, man. That was social media, man, and I advise everybody to jump on it, man, just in some way. Yeah. Because, you know, it's free promotion.
You've already given me enough to think about today. I already know. I know
let's
what
run
the
it
rest of
up.
my day looks like.
It's so much. It's so many ways, and it's funny because I can take one piece of content and put it on 5 different platforms and get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? On all 5 from the same piece of content, and then I can revamp it, re-wop it. 2 years ago content. A video I did 2.5 years ago is going viral again. I reposted it, making the same amount.
Can you stake claim to videos if they're posted by some other?
Yeah, you can.
So like if let's say Shade Room posts your viral video.
Yep, you can.
Can you tap them and be like, hey, I need all that.
And that's what I need to do. I need to hire a lawyer, social media, because I know my content gets millions and millions of views. Yeah. So not just on my platform, is people share it instantly. Yeah. But now with relationships, like I got like the Shade Room in DMs, and I'm like, I got another viral video for you before you even know it here. Like, this is going to go viral. Just make sure you tag me because I want my credit for it. Yep. And if it makes sense, you know what I mean? I need to flood that, you know. That's perfect. To my platform. Yeah. But, yeah, building them relationships with people is important. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Well, shit. Tell them where to find you at. Tell them what they need to do. Okay. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Steff Weezy. I forgot my own name. At Steff Weezy. STEFF _WEEZY. The same thing on Facebook, Steff Weezy. I'm going to be the first one to pop up. I'm capping, but yeah, Steff Weezy is going to pop up. But I'm on all platforms, Steff Weezy. You can find me anywhere, man. Make sure y'all share my videos, like it, comment on it. I appreciate that. And, if you want to work, man, connect. Inbox me. I respond to everybody. Beautiful. Follow Live on Lake Street everywhere. You can follow me at Jake Bear.
Damn, what in high school, I let it blam, what I wasn't playing, what I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B, right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.